Here by popular demand is a brand new series for my channel. Welcome to the first ever volume of Spooky's SML monthly ranking. Starting off in a great month too, October. I mean the objectively best month. We got Halloween, it's getting colder outside, it's prettier out too. Call me biased because I'm a horror guy and all that, but regardless, it's a great month. And not only that, this month has everybody's favorite in SML, the Halloween videos. Last year we were eating well with stuff like Jeffy Dahmer. Let's see if we can continue on this Halloween hot streak. Okay, no more edging, y'all. Let's begin this. Not gonna lie, I thought this video was better than most people did. It's certainly no Junior's 16th birthday, but I liked it. The beginning of the video was boring as all hell. It really is just bickering back and forth for about 4 minutes like the early 2020 quarantine era of SML, but the birthday scene is actually where I start liking this video. I think the scene where Junior opens up the presents was genuinely funny, especially the gay Bowser cameo.
One of my old dinosaur toys.
Be grateful, you fucker! Do some weird stuff, maybe sleep with me, but nothing weird, I just like it on my butt on occasion.
Plus my homie Money Pants McGee coming out of nowhere was really unexpected and funny for me. Like, I was literally expecting anything else than a dude literally made of money. Oh yeah, this video definitely earns an A ranking from me. I certainly liked it more than most videos this month. I can almost certainly say that this episode was the first SML video about sucking feet. This episode was pretty boring, just like almost every modern day SML episode. There's a bunch of filler at the start about Subway, basketball, and boxing for some reason, and once you're past the filler, the video is still boring as all hell. The actual plot of the video is that Joseph and Junior try to become Margot Robbie's pedicurists to suck her toes, but sadly Margot Robbie only wants Asians to do it for some reason that I kinda forgot, not gonna lie. Junior and Joseph put on karate outfits and bring a cat to the place, which causes them to have an allergic reaction and makes their eyes super slant. Because of that, they end up sucking some poor old woman's toes instead of Margot Robbie's, because, you know, they can't see. And then after being kicked out, they brag about the texture and taste of her feet in high detail for 4 minutes before the video ends. I mean, let me read you all my bullet points for this episode, though. Joseph and Junior want to lick mayonnaise off of Margot Robbie's feet. Parentheses, relatable. I mean, y'all should know that I'm joking, though. Mayonnaise is disgusting. I'd say that this video gets a B tier. It was funny in some spots, but mostly really boring. Silence of the Lambs was our first parody episode for the month, but I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a very good start. The episode opens with a 4-minute long scene of Brooklyn Guy popping his ultimate, a Nintendo animation, this one being about how the Buffalo Bills suck. Killer likes killing fat women, so Brooklyn Guy calls up his ex-wife with a buffet and she scarfs down everything in about 2 minutes flat. This was probably the funniest part in the video for me. Call me immature, but seeing Deborah drink 3 bottles of 2-liter Pepsi reminded me of the Tito Milk video. Susan and Brooklyn Guy split up, and Susan goes to see Mr. Poobable Lecter to find out info about Buffalo Bill. Pooby is once again the goat of the video, but he doesn't really help Susan, so she kinda just Googles Buffalo Bill's address and then they just drive to his house. Brooklyn Guy beats him up by calling his football team trash, and then they win. The upside of this video is that we have a new scene for the Hall of Fame right behind the Tito drinking milk video. The video gets a B- from me. Not the best video this month. This video kinda sucked. It had some funny scenes, but everybody sounded depressed in this video for some reason, dog. That was like the least expressive acting I've heard in any SML video ever, to be honest. The only person who really sounded like they cared at all was Elena. But the plot is that Marvin kills Waldo from that Where's Waldo video from like a year ago by boring him to death, then gets arrested. But since Waldo was the most wanted man on Earth for stealing the nuclear launch codes, Marvin becomes a hero and gets hella or I guess he doesn't because he's rude to Rose and no other women want him. After a couple cringy scenes where Brooklyn Guy is treating Marvin like a king, the video kinda just ends. This video was pretty mid. It was like Junior almost dies, except without any of the funny stuff and none of the character depth. The funniest scene in this video was just when Judge Poovy punts Waldo's corpse into a jail cell, and then Bubbles picks it up and says he's gonna use it. This video is probably the worst video so far. It's gonna get a D tier. This video was actually really funny, I'm not gonna lie. The video's plot is that Chef Penis has a date coming over, and Junior and his friends are trying to ruin it for him, so Penis Boy convinces them that there's a monster which only comes out on October 10th, and it kills groups of 4 kids, 1 black, 1 ginger, 1 Jew, and 1 so Junior and his friends hide in the closet to escape the monster. I love this. I think having the kids acting like kids again in the SML videos is exactly what we've been missing all these years, and not the annoying "are we there yet" style which Logan has done for the past few years, like doing or believing things that uniquely only a kid could believe. Sorry if I got off on a bit of a tangent, but that was something I genuinely wanted to applaud Logan for. Cody, being the smart one, becomes a bit skeptical, so him and Junior go out to check and see the monster. Just as that happens, Chef P-Hole's date arrives at the door dressed as a monster. Chef Ding Dong Breath makes out at the door with her, which Junior and Cody see and think she's eating him, making them scream and run back to the closet. We find out that Chef Ballsack is poor, LMAO, can relate. Then he takes his date upstairs. He then engages in the act of touching a woman, which is not very gamer of him, almost as bad as showering or touching grass. Before this really funny end scene plays, where Cody is describing what's happening through the door, like Braxton coming in and joining Chef Pee-Pee. Honestly an enjoyable video. It really felt like older episodes. Also Waldo GG, he's kinda just laying on the bed. Yeah, this video was an easy S tier. Honestly better than my favorite Halloween video from last year, Jeffrey Dahmer. I would say this video is solid, but I'd be capping. This video is just a whole yap sesh, which gets interesting for about 2 minutes, and then it ends. I'll just mention the bits I found funny or interesting, and then that's it. No plot summary this time, since I don't recommend watching this episode at all. At about the 11-minute mark, they bring back the whole Jackie Chu and the Fly rivalry, which results in a sword fight between a Fly Swatter and Fly Zapper. Oh yeah, and I think this episode was based on a movie as well. That's it. Nothing else in this video worth covering. This video earns the easiest F tier from me. Also, Waldo GG, found you again. Misery is a great video in my opinion. I explained in my SML Talks video that it was above average, and I maintain that. The video is almost entirely human characters and only has like 3 minutes with the puppets in it. The video is a parody of that one Stephen King book where a writer gets injured in the middle of nowhere and gets saved by this crazy superfan who won't let him leave, and that's basically the plot, except instead of a world-famous writer, bro is an SML actor. Nah, but it's Poobie though, so that joke automatically became not funny, like legally. If I had to guess, this video may also be about the fact that Poobie did actually have a crazy fangirl who was madly in love with him. Not sure though. Either way, great video. Love that Elena got to show off her acting skills, and love that this was a Poobie-centric video. It's always a treat. Poobie shows up as a human character, and Logan absolutely knows that most of his fans feel that way. My only criticism is just that Marvin and his family were kinda just shoehorned in for the sake of it. Giving this video an A tier, A standing for awe-inspiring that this show isn't just the Poobie show. Oh, and can't forget, GG Waldo, found you. Is that the golden spoon from the bed? It's like when SpongeBob references something that happened in older seasons. But yeah, this video was good. The plot made sense, and I liked how it was just dumb fun. The plot is that Junior loses Chef Pee-Pee's golden spoon when a crow takes it from him, so they build a scarecrow to attract the crow for some reason, which comes to life and escapes. Then the Cuckardoos show up and Suzanne gets murdered by the scarecrow. Right as Chef Pee-Pee is gonna kill Junior for not getting his spoon back, the Scarecrow shows up and returns the spoon, and then starts strangling Chef Pee-Pee, before Brooklyn Guy comes in and kills him for murdering people. It's a simple plot, but it works, and is great for a short Halloween episode. My criticisms are that they didn't show any of the scenes of Junior and his friends looking for the Scarecrow, and they didn't have the Scarecrow kill anyone else, both of which would have added to the immersion and only would have extended the runtime by like 2 or 3 minutes. This video is low A tier though, definitely solid. Oh, and who else but Waldo? GG man, found you again. This episode was pretty average. It had some funny moments, but a good amount of filler as well. The plot is that Brooklyn Guy is having recurring nightmares about Shrek and Donkey trying to feed him waffles and cheesecake, so he stays up all night. The next day, he goes to Marvin's house as a doctor, but when Marvin reveals that he knows Shrek, Brooklyn Guy decides to see him, and realizes that he might be the cause of these dreams. So Marvin watches Shrek while Brooklyn Guy sleeps in hopes that this prevents Shrek from coming back to his dreams. But this fails. Their final idea is to buy a dream machine on TikTok Shop, which actually works. In the dream, Brooklyn Guy and Marvin crack their dream women, and then they beat up Shrek and Donkey to end the nightmares, and come back for a victory round. It's a solid video. Obviously, I would say cut out some of the filler and maybe add some more time inside the dream world instead of just adding a sex joke. That's like the modern day SML patch. Whenever they can't think of what to do next, they just set up a way to have one of the characters smash a hot girl. I can't complain too much though, since the sex joke in this video did actually make me chuckle. This episode is a B tier. Also, L plus GG Waldo found you. This video was pretty below average, just like Brooklyn Guy in the video. Ooh, got him! But all jokes aside, this video wasn't very good. It's like 99% boring. My boy Jeffy had a few funny moments, but other than that, it was really just a short video satirizing the DoorDash girl situation, which was pretty stupid. It's about what I'd expect from a modern SML video satirizing current thing, but if you don't know what happened, some DoorDasher was asked to leave food at the guy's door, but the door was cracked open, so she opened it and the dude was naked sleeping on the couch. So what else did she do but record him and upload it to TikTok, then claim herself as the victim. And that's basically what happens in the video, just more exaggerated, but with Brooklyn Guy and Rose instead. Besides the few moments from Jeffy and the courtroom scene at the end, this one wasn't too good. Rose can crack the door open to this C tier. Also, found Waldo camping outside Brookie's house for some reason. Quite literally the most boring SML video ever. I didn't even laugh once. There was one funny moment where Joseph sprayed an orphan with Windex and then that was it. This episode's plot is just Junior's revenge combined with Joseph's grandparents. They literally pull the flaming bag of turds prank, and it kills a very old person in a graphic way involving fire. Then the rest of the video is a yap session for 13 minutes. I literally have just summarized the plot as well as I could possibly do it. There was a thing where Will dressed up as an old lady and danced at the door. That was a thing, I guess. Maybe a little funny. And can you guys believe it? The red couch was in this video as well. I just can't believe Logan gave this episode 15 minutes, but not the Scarecrow. Yeah, no. Just a snooze fest all around. This has to be our first F-tier video. I mean, I did find Waldo, though. GG. Okay, another parody episode. And I'd say Elena really saves this one. Without her, it'd just be awful. The episode is just about these people who are trying to break into Marvin's house while Rose is home alone. And then at the end of the video, Jeffy blasts their kneecaps off with a shotgun and accidentally kills another one of Brooklyn Guy's brothers. Then at the end, Brooklyn Guy comes in and just says that he doesn't care even though he just saw his brother's dead body lying on the ground outside. Of course, there were a few funny moments, like when Jeffy has the shotgun and the dude broke in for the first time and Rose was just kind of oblivious. Plus, Elena is the main focus, which is unique. This video gets a D tier, though. Not very good. Oh yeah, and GG, Waldo. I could see you there in the pantry. Another good episode. It's an obvious parody to that one New Black Phone movie. Joseph and Cody get kidnapped, so Junior grabs the pocket knife and goes out to look for them, but ends up getting kidnapped himself. The phone in the room lets him talk to people in heaven and hell, so he's able to get help from Cody to not get caught by the trap the kidnapper set, Joseph on how to escape the house, and Bully helps him out by helping him find a sledgehammer to take out the killer. There's also a little side plot about Brooklyn Guy trying to solve the case but being too incompetent to do it. Also, the jokes from the kids on the phone were funny, like Cody being set up on who wants to go to heaven and calling up Junior as a lifeline. It's a good video with a sort of anticlimactic end. Junior kills the kidnapper and just says, "Alright, I guess I can go now," and then they just don't have anything after that. I'd probably cut out the pointless Brooklyn guy plot and add a little scene at the end resolving everything, but still, a good video. A nice little B tier on that one. Also got Waldo on the shelf behind Pooby, GG. This video was boring as hell. We got a Shrek cameo and then that's about it. Literally nothing else about this video I found funny. For plot, we have Brooklyn guy doesn't want to eat Karen's lasagna, so he passes it out to trick-or-treaters and Karen finds out each time. There was a throwback to the DoorDash problem when the lady who was trick-or-treating said he's the dude from the news with the small penis, so I guess that's there. And like I said, the Shrek cameo was cool. The video isn't really worth watching yourself, it's not funny, and the plot is boring as best. I'll give it a low D tier since Shrek was here, but that's probably this video's only saving grace. It's probably not even worth finding Waldo, but here he is. GG. And that's the October ranking from me. It overall had some really bad episodes, but to offset that, it also had some good ones as well. I'd say this was probably an above average month for SML. There were way more videos I'd say were good or at least entertaining than usual. It was a good month for us SML fans though. I'd say skip anything rated lower than C tier is a good precedent for this. Most of them aren't worth watching and are kinda boring. But anyways, let me know what you thought of my monthly ranking and what you thought of each video, and I'll be seeing ya.